What is going on, all my action and fight fans, all my movie-loving badasses out there? It's your boy Preston, PhatSamuraiGuy, back again, that's right, with another episode of Scrapping with Samurai. That's right, the exclusive series where we take a look at action set pieces and fight scenes from all genres. And I got legends all the way from the UK and Wales. That's right. We're going to introduce the legends. We're going to watch some fights. Then we're going to watch it again with some BTS commentary, because that's what we do here. We're going to start with my man, Ethan. Welcome to the show, brother.
Hello. So I'm a filmmaker / short film director, and mainly now I've been doing acting. So yeah, just like action acting, so martial arts stuff, bit of breakdancing, things like that.
Yo, let's go. Break dancing. Martial arts, let's go. And I saw it hanging up and behind you. Now you got to show the audience. Where's the chucks, brother? Where's the chucks? Oh shit! That's right. Ethan be chucking. That's right. That's not. Yeah. Well, awesome, man. Welcome to the show. And you know him. You love him. He's been here on the channel several times. That's right. A previous Scrapping with Samurai episode. Yeah. My man Nathan Gearin in the house. Welcome back, brother.
Yo. Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be back.
Yeah. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. But first time hanging out in the dojo, son. Director Tom, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me. It's an absolute pleasure to be here.
Oh yeah. Let's stop the lollygagging. Let's go ahead, check out the fight. So get ready. Hang on to your butts. We're going to check out the fight, and then afterwards, we're going to watch it again, break it down BTS style. Let's do it.
say sorry.
I'm sorry.
Watch out, mate.
It's ran into me.
What'd you say?
I said you ran into me.
Oh, that was fucking great. Oh yeah. Nathan, you always deliver. Ethan, you were phenomenal. And Tom, bro, the directing was phenomenal, Tom. Well done, man. Well done. This was so entertaining.
Well, thank you. I mean, I must say it helps when Nathan did such a good job with the choreography. I mean, it's just like watching poetry, I think, when you watch it. And obviously, as performers, Nathan and Ethan, really did so much of the hard work. So they made my life very easy.
But it looks so good, though. That was the cinematography and the lighting and everything was what really stood out to me first before, the two badasses started brawling. But I was just really impressed of how good this looks, man.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm happy to hear you say that because we did this like it was a really small crew that we did this for, and it was kind of like a proof of concept. I approached Nathan initially and said, I just want to, I'd heard Nathan was around doing this kind of thing, and we'd never worked together. And I was like, oh well, I love martial arts cinema, and I've always wanted to do something in this, and I had an idea to do something as a proof of concept, and then we were going to take it and do something bigger, which is totally the plan. And yeah, it was like let's just throw everything at it. We had 2 days to shoot it. It was like let's make it look.
Wow.
I said to the DOP I work with, I said I kind of want it to look like a John Wick nightclub scene, but with a Hong Kong style of like filming it, like where we do lots of wide shots. We let the choreography do most of the speaking. We throw in a little bit of like Jackie Chan slapstick, and just kind of do different stages just to show. If we could take this to finances, we could say, look, we can do all different kinds of action with this. And here's an example. We did this on a budget, and it still looked really nice and stuff. So it was kind of just trying to go with that approach of doing a bit of everything and giving it a little bit of a story and a punchline at the end as well.
I was so hoping for that. We're going to get to that a little bit later. I was so hoping. Hoping it was going to be nonsense to start the fight.
Well, that was the problem. Like I say, it helps when you have two really great people, on camera doing their thing. So I was
2 days.
People.
2 days. That's impressive.
Yeah,
we got James Bond right here. That's right, James Bond, son. But now look. Oh no, this could almost be like a horror movie. Like over here. And Nathan, I know you're actually working on a horror project, correct?
So I've just finished directing 2 horror feature films, actually. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Nice.
So I just finished directing two horror feature films and things. One was a werewolf film, and one's a horror film with a possessed doll. So kind of like taking inspiration from American Werewolf in London all the way through to like Child's Play and Dolls and like those 80s horror classics and stuff.
Oh yeah, love Dolls. Yeah, Child's Play. Yeah. You fucked with the Chuck. Don't fuck with the Chuck. There you go. But in the future, I got to get you back on the channel to talk about those movies. Nathan's just like me. We love martial arts, action, and horror, which is what this channel is all about. But look at the shot here. This is phenomenal.
It was a bit of a also like Sergio Leone, like the Western stare off.
Yeah.
So do the wides, cut to the close up, and we had this lens flare as well. This like anamorphic style lens flare, which just looked awesome on camera.
Nice. Now knowing the punchline already and rewatching this is even more. It's an amazing setup now because the look Nathan gives Ethan is like, oh shit, you cheated on his wife. He cheated with his wife or something. He owes him money. Like something. He hurt his brother. Like this is revenge here. This is some death wish going on here. This is great.
He's like, yeah, you don't walk into me on the stairs and not say sorry.
Yeah, that day in the office, that's what it was.
Man, this looks so good.
Yeah, it was the idea as well then. So I said to Nathan, we had this space. I was like, let's start at the other end, and then we'll travel all the way along it throughout the course of the fight, basically. And I don't know if you remember, Nathan, I kind of pitched it to you as each section, go wild with a different type of choreography. And Nathan was like the trained sort of finessed fighter, and with Ethan, because Ethan comes from like a really cool parkour background, I was like, let's get some flips in there and all kinds of stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
And that was the general approach. And then Nathan did this really cool walkthrough where he videoed the choreography a couple of days before, I think it was. Nice. And then I was like, yeah, this looks amazing. I was like, if we can pull this off with the right kind of look and get the sound design right and everything, I think it'll look really cool. And I was really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, it's great. And also with the so with each sequence, each section of the choreography, I tried to make them have almost like 3 subsections for a lot of the time. So one would kind of like be exploring, I guess, the dynamics. So who has the upper hand at the beginning of the fight scene? What happens in terms of, is there something where a piece of the environment gets used and things like that, or is there like an emotional shift in the characters, or does the pressure kind of like elevate? I didn't want it to just be like mundane through each section. I really wanted there to kind of like be like peaks and troughs, and for each section to really kind of like almost like tell a mini story within itself. I mean, for example, within the first section, when you see me and Ethan like going at it hand to hand, and then all of a sudden Ethan's has to use his environment and gets the laptop and it has to like crack me across the face with it and things. And then so I'm like, oh, you want to use the environment, do you? So that's when I get the stapler on him and stuff, and show him what's up, really. So it was kind of like, I really wanted to almost like elevate each section with like smaller subsections between each sequence, really.
Yeah, so telling a story within the fight, right? Like you mentioned in the past before, and Tom, it was great you brought that up. Every fight is different in this short film. Every fight is different. It's so cool. Oh, the ultra combo and some knees. Oh shit, elbow strike.
There's a few things like that where, thankfully, because like Nathan's trained in about 18 different martial arts styles, so it was just like it's really 45, but he's being nice. He knows like 45. Do some of the stylish kind of hand movements that Jackie Chan does a lot of that, and but also Nathan's kicks really remind me of Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't know if I ever told you that, Nathan, but I think Van Damme has like the most beautiful kicks. I think because he gets his legs so high, and there's something about like just throwing all of these different styles. But Ethan's approach, I really like that it was this rugged kind of like survive at all costs. Like that was kind of how we approached it. Is like, it's like, okay, right, if he's going to come at me with all these crazy moves, then breakdancing and spinning on his head, I'm going to start throwing ping pong balls and darts at him and see what he likes that.
Yeah. Ethan's like, fuck and this. Also, I'm using what's around me.
Ethan was actually just back off an injury. Do you want to talk about the injury that you had, Ethan? When you...
Oh no! Yeah, so I had a broken wrist, probably like 3 weeks before when I got the cast off. but I was still training breakdancing whilst having broken arm. Also training with Nathan. So we're doing all. So we have a lot of our old footage of where I'm doing it in the cast. I got it off.
wow.
I was like, "You asked me to be in the movie." I was like, "All right, sure." So I was a lot of the time, a lot of the stuff at the start with the wrist hits, a lot of kung fu. I was in agony, but
Man.
we did it. So we staged
Yeah.
some of it, but most of it was real. We did take contact, so I had to get used to the pain and just get through it all.
Man. Oof. But you did it though. I never would have known you were injured during this fight. That's how good you were in this fight, man.
I'm good at taking pain. I think breaking helps with that, kind of used to putting yourself in those situations, being in pain all the time and continue.
Yeah. But phenomenal job, man.
Yeah,
but Nathan, I have to ask, was this ad-libbed right here? Did you just did you see a stapler in the area and just grab it, or this was planned?
Yeah. So what it was like when we did the recce, when we were looking a couple of days before around the space, we were kind of like just seeing, okay, well, what is in this space that we can utilize? And so it was like there was tons of bits and pieces around, but we're like, okay, well, what can be like really key elements that are either like visually striking or can help push the story forward or give a good gag. And so basically it was really it was really just about us just looking, okay, well in this moment like this, it's a great revenge moment. I've just taken a laptop to the face, so it's like, okay, now
payback.
Now it's time to kind of seek revenge and stuff. And also like piggybacking off the back of what Ethan said, as breakers, like you're often used to kind of like getting injuries. And so what you do is you end up training different parts of your body. So you train, you kind of never really stop training as a breaker. You can do it at certain points. But for example, if your left arm's busted, you learn to do everything on your right arm and stuff like that. Or you learn to, do a lot of stood up moves and things like that. And so like, with Ethan, when we were going through the choreography, we were kind of like, okay, well, what can you do and what's your pain threshold? And then so from there, we'd always kind of like gauge it to make sure we were always kind of like within his pain threshold, which is, pretty high as a breaker. And as you can see now, he's fit as a fiddle. So there's not been any like long-term damage or anything. But it's because we, as breakers, we learn how to train smart.
Yeah, copy that. But yeah, I love in this fight, you guys are like, fuck it, we're using what's around. Fuck this. Like Ethan's like, all right, have a seat, sir. I ain't trying to get you there. I love the spin around there, man. It's great. Yeah.
We spoke for a while
about Ethan just being like, that way. Huh?
Look at Ethan over here, man. He's going all in, baby. I'm making this look good. Look at him.
It was cool. We spoke for a while of doing a fake wall as well, and someone was going to go through the wall, but it went a bit too crazy with the budget in the end, and so we were like, we think we can get away with utilizing all these different sort of bits around us, because it'd be a bit weird to fight in an office and kind of not use stuff. And it was kind of really cool with big open space, so we just figured we could, there's all kind of stuff we can bring in. Although there's a bit in a minute that does make me laugh every time I see it. It's such a cool sequence with the knife and the hammer. But I'm like, who the hell's left a knife out on an office table?
Yeah.
Tom, what location is this?
So this was my old. I rented a desk at this. It was like a community shared office space, and I rented a desk, and they were like, "Oh, you can film here for £100," and I was like, "I'll do it." It was just a cool space we had access to. Although they were a bit annoyed after, because most of the things for weapons were obviously props, but the pool cues were real pool cues, and we broke every single one of them.
Hey, I broke every single one. It wasn't us.
So I had to replace every one of those pool cues, and they turned up the day after and was like, well, the guys are trying to play pool, but there's no cues. Do you know where they are? I was like, oh, yeah, we may have broken them.
I love this gag right here. But what makes it work is Nathan's reaction right here. He's like, really? Like, really, dude? He just stands there. Oh, getting the darts. Let's go.
Oh, yeah,
That
it's
was
good.
nice.
That was just a classic whip pan.
Woo!
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
What move was that, Nathan? What's that?
Oh, so that was like a corkscrew.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you see it in like trickers do it a lot, but also he was in the movie Deadpool. I think he's shooting guns as well, and he does that movement and things.
So you're so good at this stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, I was because this was done 2 years ago now, right, Tom? I think it was 2 years ago. It was shot and stuff. So yeah, I was like 42 years old throwing out corkscrews and things. Yeah,
real. Oh,
That's so cool as well. And
yeah,
like Ethan sells it so well, I must say. Also,
yeah. Bam.
Yeah,
So good.
Ethan's got some great hit reactions. Like just generally, if you want to kick somebody's butt, Ethan's your man. he makes it good.
Look at that.
that was great as well.
Yeah. What a fun fight. And now it's getting more intense. Let's go. I gotta go back to that shot. Hold on. This was great. This is old school kung fu, man. Right here, like this shot right here. Especially when you have the classic kung fu movies, when they have the intro where they're doing their martial arts and kung fu, and they're doing they're revving up, doing their forms, and you have like a red background or something like that, or you see they're in the silhouette. That's why this works. This is really cool.
Yeah, this might be an unpopular opinion, and I guess it's all subjective, really. But like, I'm not that keen on this modern way of shooting fight scenes. I just like the old school approach of, you get these big wide shots and you get these two like figures and they're going at it, and it just looks so poetic on screen. And I think like the choreography really does like the heavy lifting with that. And as long as you get all the other aspects of the shot right, so you get the lighting, the cinematography, you get the composition, everything kind of marries up as one. And obviously that only works if you've got a really good choreographer and two really good performers in the shot.
And it's edited well too, Yeah. And you shot it well, so that's a huge plus. But no, that's not I don't think that's a controversial take.
It's just because I noticed with a lot of modern action films, there's a lot of sort of interesting dynamic camera moves, and they're cool, but at the same time, I think like sometimes I just you kind of just hold it and let the action kind of do its own thing.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, and that's why it was like such a breath of fresh air to work with Tom, because he gets it. I mean, because the thing is, it's kind of like sometimes you get some cinematographers and you can tell when they're doing the action, shooting action, the action is actually about them showing off how well they can move a camera around rather than letting the action kind of like breathe and things. And the thing is it's like with fight choreography, it's like physical dialogue. It's a conversation just, through physical expression. And the same way is just like with two characters having just verbal dialogue. You wouldn't have a cinematographer jumping and swinging the camera all around while two people are just talking, right? And so, you kind of like let their acting ability kind of like, do a lot of the heavy lifting. And so with the fight choreography, it's always good when you have, somebody that understands the cinematography of fight action that allows the physical dialogue to be shown in, I guess, all its glory, instead of just only extreme close-ups or shaky camera movements all the time. So it was really great to work with Tom, because we share a passion for like Hong Kong cinema, and so when he said that's how he wanted to shoot the movie, I was like, well, that's right up my alley, bro. So let's go.
Yeah. Well, when I had Isaac Florentine on the podcast way back in the day, and he was talking about when he was shooting, I think it was Ninja 2 with Scott Adkins. It was one of his movies. And I don't know if it was the producers or somebody kept coming to him and was like, hey, so you're going to edit this up and make it look all fancy and stuff. He's like, no, I'm just going to keep the camera where it is. And I'm just going to show them fight. That's it. And then they were like perplexed. They were like, yeah, but aren't you going to be doing all this cool like editing and all that? He's like, no, I'm just going to show the fight. I'm going to keep on this particular shot right here. I'm going to keep the camera where it is. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to show them do their thing. And it was really funny because they were so like confused, But it's keep it simple.
Yeah,
keep it simple, man.
Yeah. The complexity is within the movement.
Yeah,
I've got a cool flip coming up from Ethan here.
Yep.
I mean, I love variety in the camera work. Don't get me wrong, but like Tom said, back in the old school era, you're never going to see an end finale fight sequence from 8 diagram pole fighter. You're never going to see anything like that today. You're not going to see anything like that end finale fight in that movie today. The way it's shot, not going to see it.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
nice.
Took a bump there. You took several bumps, Nathan.
Yeah, he even gave me a run for my money. He wasn't making it easy for me, that's for sure. And I had to do that over and over and over again. Just getting launched onto the ping and the edge of the sofa to make sure I could ping off it at the right angle and stuff. And Ethan had to. I don't know how many times did you do that backflip as well?
Too many.
Too many. It made me really nervous in that.
that made me the less amount of nervous compared to like all the other stuff. To be honest.
Oh really?
Because I do them so often. So it's like.
I think just because it looks so
thing.
terrifying to me. And I was there because obviously we had such a small crew. I was there with the crash mat, putting it back in after. I was like, get the crash mat. But then we had to do we did that twice, as in the shot setup twice, because the second one that we use on film, obviously we did without the crash mat. And then I was especially nervous.
Right. Well, if anybody was watching this right now, if you were wondering, yes, it is confirmed. Temper is a Christmas film. It is a Christmas film, just in time for the holidays. So yes.
Let's go.
Dude,
There's
this right here. Dude, this knife.
Left the knife around.
This I know, right?
This is really cool
stuff right here, man. Because you need a giant knife like that to cut the oranges. Woo, yo. Ethan showing off now. Oh, yes. I got more excited with this. Oh shit, dude, get out of here, Nathan. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I love that part. We're just tossing the hammer around and things. Like,
that is so dope.
Again, now, look.
Ooh.
Yeah, so like,
dude, this is fucking phenomenal, man.
Yeah, I love it. Those little tosses, like for me. Yeah,
we got to see that again. That was fucking phenomenal.
The bit at the end where Nathan gets flipped over, we were doing that in the run through, and I was like, "Go up to the end, Nathan, but don't do the flip." Went up to the end, and of course Nathan did the flip. And I was like, "Nathan, we're not filming. Don't do the flip."
Boom, toss it back, toss it again. Boom. Oh, look at this. This is great. Oh, another bump.
Yep.
There's no mat down there.
No.
Ethan's like, oh, I had a rough day.
Yeah, this is like where he gets like Terminator vibes.
Yeah.
I'm back. Now this right here, Tom, this again, telling a story within the fight, this directing right here really stood out. When it went to them, you just see their silhouettes and you follow them right here. That was great.
Initially, when we first lit for the whole thing, I saw this. We had this really cool like shadow piece, and actually, when I saw that shot, I was like, it looks like something out of a Hitchcock film. And I was like, there's just something about that shot, and I was like, let's do, the shadow going through. We lined up all these cups. I was like, Nathan can punch all these cups off, and then it looked really cinematic to me. And then this bit always makes me laugh because just how Ethan gets punched, and then obviously you've got the little gag.
What is this from here?
It was just that actually was a prop that we didn't even bring in. It was in the office, and I have no idea if anyone even knows how it got there, but it just appeared there. And I was like, let's use it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Oh, right in the nards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's fixing it. Oh, he's taking it off. Now you know it's getting serious.
I took it off. He's using it as a weapon, isn't he? So.
Actually, I think you suggested that there, Ethan, didn't you? It's like, I'm going to get rid of this tie because it's a disadvantage.
He was.
That was great, Ethan, right here. This movie does.
Oh, this kick, right? He sent me flying on this. This is like,
that's
there's
good.
no faking this.
That.
You took that.
I almost
we had to do that.
flying over that couch.
We had to do that so many times. Do you remember? Because every time,
that was so hard.
because we do this entire section in one take, and because of that, I was like, we need to basically sell everything, you know, as good as we can, because you know I want it to look like this kind of really lovely silhouette and everything. And then Nathan was doing this sort of drunken master style, which was just awesome. And but that opening, it was so difficult to get the timing right. And in the end, I think just basically just sidekicks Ethan into the chair.
But again, like I was saying earlier, yeah, like I was saying earlier, you see the red background right here, and you see the two kung fu artists getting ready to scrap or show off doing forms in the on the opening of kung fu films, that classic kung fu films. So Nathan, he's like, I'm busting out the snake.
Yep, snake fist. Let's go.
Let's go. We're doing it. We're going animal style now.
The flip.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean with the Van Damme kicks, especially this one right here. Like Nathan does, like that. That's Van Damme. That's a Van Damme kick.
He's a great kicker, though, Van Damme.
Yeah. Oh, we heard him. He heard him. That's it. That's a wrap.
He hurt.
He's human. He's not a machine. He's a man.
Oh, this bit as well was.
I had no idea what was going on.
Well, Nathan, you said it was a dance move, and you were trying to. We had to pause the filming for like half an hour while Nathan went over this dance move with Ethan. It was just so comical.
I thought Ethan was going straight pro wrestling, trying to do a head scissor takedown or hurricanrana or something. That's what I thought.
I think I tried it, but he saw it coming.
Yeah, so that move is from Lindy Hop, the dance form Lindy Hop, basically. And I just, because when I was a breaker, but also I did a lot of salsa dancing, and so I used to, always try and do just little partner stuff and try and always get inspiration from other like forms and things. And so when it came to this, I was like, okay, this is straight up Lindy. Let's put this Lindy Hop move in, but also like a lot of like fight choreographers like use this move a lot these days as well and things. But yeah, its origins come from like Lindy Hop, and then obviously it made it into like wrestling and things like that as well.
Oh wow!
But yeah, like so for me, it was like the direct inspiration I took from it was okay, let's make this a Lindy Hop movement, and let's like break his arm after it. Really,
look at that. We're getting educated. We're getting educated right now. The wisdom. Ethan. Kick to the face. Follow it in some ground and pound. Say it.
He's sorry.
What did this guy do?
Bumped into me.
Can you imagine if you were just leaving the office for work and then this happened?
Not believe the thing I've just had.
You go home, get home to your partner, like, you will not believe what just happened.
I was waiting for Nathan to like turn around and come back in. He's like, movies on Wednesday night? Yeah, I'll be there. All right. Football game? Yeah. See you Friday. Yeah, this is great. Now we get the before story. Boom. See, Ethan, you fucked up, man. The fuck? Man, didn't even try to say apologize. Just kept going.
Yep. That was it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey. Oh. What? What? That short film scratched the action fight itch, baby. Oh yeah. Really enjoyed that. Nathan, you always deliver, brother. You always deliver, man. So good. So good. I cannot wait to see what you guys got coming up next. It was an honor and a pleasure to have you guys here. Ethan, and Nathan already knows this, but Ethan and Tom, this is your second home now, baby. It's your second home. Come on back. That's right. That's right. And before we wrap it up today, Ethan, anything you'd like to say to your followers?
My followers, thanks for following me. Yeah.
All right.
If you like it.
Tom.
Thanks for having me, and yeah, please keep checking in because we're going to do some cool stuff in the future, I hope.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And of course, finally, Nathan.
So obviously I've been working on a martial arts feature film called The Lock-In. That's currently in post-production. We're at the final stages of post-production now, so it's going to be released in probably about mid-2026. But yeah, we've got loads of like old school kung fu vibes in terms of how the film's shot is a lot of it's shot from like an old school kung fu movie and things like that. But we also go through, in terms of the action, it goes through like the different kind of like stages of kung fu action. So we'll start with the old school Shaw Brothers shapes, and then we'll move on to a bit more like Sammo Hung, Magnificent Butcher, Prodigal Son, kind of like speed style, animal shapes and all that kind of stuff. And then obviously we got to finish off with police story style action as well. So you'll see it as like a little bit of a progression in terms of the action. It's a real love letter to kung fu movies, but there's a lot of comedy in it as well. So I'm hoping that fans will really enjoy that once.
Oh man, I'm excited. I didn't know it was going to feature all that stuff. I knew it was going to be good because you and your team are involved, but I didn't know it was going to progress like that. Oh man, I can't wait to see it. We're gonna have to show some of it in the future on the channel right here. But yeah, this was awesome, man. Thank you guys for being here.
Can you say one thing?
Oh, go for it. Go ahead.
Sorry, just because you mentioned you're a horror fan, so I have a horror feature film that came out this month. It's on Amazon called He Kills at Night, and it's Christmas themed. So it's available in North America. It's available in the UK. If you like a Christmas themed horror or thriller,
yes,
and you want to indulge in something that's not so jolly, then please go and check it out. It's called He Kills at Night.
He Kills at Night. Let's go, baby. Now, is that on Amazon Prime, Tubi? Where can they watch it, Tom?
Yeah, well, in America, it's on pretty much every platform going. So yeah, you'll find it. In the UK, it's just on Amazon Prime.
Yo, what is it about Christmas and horror? It just fits. It just works. Christmas and action and Christmas and horror just works in terms of genres. It just fits. All right, I got to check that out, Tom. I got to check that out. Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for being here on the show. All you badasses and fight fans out there that are watching, click on the links below of this video so you can continue following Ethan and Tom on their filmmaking journey and the flaming assassin himself. Nathan, follow him as well. And if you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Old Samurai Guy. Continue to watch the Movie Dojo podcast right here on YouTube and on Spotify. All right, guys, take care. Keep watching them fight movies, baby. Martial arts, kung fu, electric boogaloo. See you guys on the next one. Take care. Temper, baby. Woo!
Temper.